Hey, Mom, bro. It's B Rabbit and who's the
Papa Doc, Papa Doc, and then he's got his buddy who's kind of the dumbass guy is the guy that shot himself is I can't remember the name. I'm totally fucking laughing.
We gotta watch it.
Yeah, we'll go watch some 8 Mile, but I mean, dude, when I watched that movie, at first I was like, the soundtrack's pretty fucking good. Like, I mean, it's Eminem, so he's always angry. So like, if you're in a mood where you need to like get fucking angry, you go find some Eminem.
Any Eminem.
Eminem. I mean, he's been angry for like, what, a decade?
Great.
15
still
years.
angry.
Still angry. Still bitching about his mom. Still mad at his wife.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, come on, dude. You've had 7 albums, or 7 records,
Just
7.
rap fucking your wife.
Yeah, like you've had like 21 number ones. Shit talking your wife and your mom, and what piece of shit they are. And it's like after the age of 25, you can't really blame your parents anymore.
No. See, you're missing the point. If you've got gold, you never let it go. It's like when you have a really good joke, you just
or like your dance
beat that
moves.
horse dead. Yeah, dude.
Or like when we go to the bar and you have a drink and you break out the same
Diamondback
fucking
whip kick.
Like you fucking idiots at that party doing your fucking
Double Dutch. It's the best.
The best.
If you got gold, you just keep going to it.
Well, I mean, that's Eminem.
Don't change for the sake of change.
Well, I mean, you know what? He hit gold with, with ripping on his mom and his wife. I mean, but you know what? Like at some point, you got to find some new material. So you got to go out. I mean, he doesn't do drugs anymore. He doesn't really drink.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, no, you got to fucking stay boozed up and heavily in the sauce to really come up with some fucking mean shit. You know what's surprising is that we don't have like 40 people here at 6 a.m. training with us. I mean,
maybe one day.
Well, I just don't know how many people there are that want to get up at 6 a.m. and train with us. But hey, if you're
they probably don't have time.
If you're in Orange County and you want to come train a power athlete, shoot an email to human resources at Power Athlete HQ. Luke will get back to you.
Do we have to set that email up?
Yeah, we got to send human resources at Power Athlete HQ.
What's crazy is Cal has been sending emails there and getting the bounce back, and she has no clue.
But she doesn't know what bounce back is.
Mailer demon.
Who's this mailer demon guy that keeps getting back to me?
Roll.
So Luke, what are we going to talk about this 8 Mile? I mean, you got me sitting in the Mr. Rogers coach's chair. I don't know if people know about this chair. This is the chair that we brought in here as kind of a like kick in the nuts for people being like, oh, you're having a rough day. Why don't you sit in the timeout chair, the old man chair? This is the Mr. Rogers chair where he takes off his shoes and puts on his slippers, puts on his house coat, and starts to tell stories.
Yeah, first time they're in.
So that's part of the Fight Club where you're like, hey, I want you to stand outside with no shoes, no food, no shelter, no encouragement for 3 days, at which point you have to sit for another 3 days in the Mr. Rogers chair?
Yeah, you're too old, fat man, tits too big. Fuck off my porch.
Get the fuck off my porch. But no, I thought the movie was great. It's a great analogy. I think it's ironic though that I started calling that my 8 Mile moment, and it came out 2 years after my moment came out because I saw the movie and I was like, fuck, that was the 8 Mile moment. So especially talking to young guys in the NFL, being like, remember, B Rabbit, you got to get to your 8 Mile moment, but are you going to be fucking ready or are you going to choke like Papa Doc? Mm-hmm. And maybe it was because maybe it was a cultural reference or maybe the fact that. The guys had all seen the movie, but when I mentioned it today, they kind of looked at me fucking head scratched. Like when A Rabbit, who I'll refer to our baseball player as A Rabbit, when I talked to him, he was like, 8 Mile the movie? Like he was so fucking lost.
These
and I was
kids
like,
these days.
I was like, go home, get off your fucking Tinder, get on there, watch a little 8 Mile, and see about it. He did. He came back and he was like, oh, I think I get it. He's like, so you want me to be ready for a rap battle? I was like, yeah.
Lyrical genius.
I was like, I want you to go get a pen and paper. I want you to get in the office and fucking unscrew your head and unfuck yourself. And he did. He came up with some good raps. Mm-hmm. And then we stopped him.
No, it's good shit. I think it's appropriate for those kids to talk to.
No, dude, it's one of those analogies that fits. And for me, I think people have a hard time assessing greatness. And when realizing and being globally aware when it's happening, how to seize it and how to take control of it instead of looking back and being like, fuck, if only I had.